Hi everybody, welcome back to the Striving Catholic YouTube channel. My name is Delia, and today I'm going to be talking about the importance of being fully formed in our faith. When we're born, we're given everything that we may need to live a full life here on earth. But remember, our goal is not to live in this world, but to ultimately strive for heaven. And so part of that falls in evangelizing everyone that we encounter, spreading the faith, spreading the good news, spreading the fact that everybody is fully loved, fully cared for by the one true God. And so in order to successfully evangelize the world and make disciples of all nations, we need to know exactly what the Catholic Church is all about, what its teaching is on certain topics, and we need to know these topics like the back of our hand so that we can tell people about it so that they're not being misinformed by all the other religions out there or by the media or other friends who may not know better. So it's our job to be disciples. So how do we do that? It's important that we take time to fully form ourselves. So I've kind of been MIA for the last month or so because I've been working on just that, forming myself as a child of God, as an active Catholic, so that when I go out and meet new people, I can, spread God's love to them, educate them on what it is that the Catholic Church teaches, and correct any misunderstandings. In this last month, I was able to go on a much needed retreat. It had been about 7 years since I personally lived a retreat, and I desperately needed it because I was running on empty. And I think this is very important, especially for leaders within the Catholic Church. We can get so busy with all of our events and being leaders of the faith, which is amazing, but it's also important to just kind of stop and realize that, hey, I also need to be fed. So I was able to go on this retreat up in the mountains, and it was amazing. And on this retreat, I was reminded that, hey, Dahlia, it is not all about you. It's all about God. And inviting God in everything that I do, every time that I speak, every time that I create one of these YouTube videos, because ultimately I want people to hear God's voice and not mine. And during this retreat, I was able to really stop and reflect on how it is that I'm living my life and how it is that I want my life to look like. And so I was able to set spiritual goals and break them down to smaller goals so that they're easily attainable and I don't get easily overwhelmed by them. Another thing I was able to do in this last month was go to a Catholic conference. Here in Orange County, we have an annual conference called SCRC, and you can listen to a bunch of speakers sharing their faith with other people and meeting a lot of other people who are so on fire for their faith, whether they be adults or young adults or even children. And during this weekend at SCRC, I was also reminded of the power of intercessory prayer. Praying for other people, saying, God, I love you so much, and yes, I would like for you to help me in this aspect of my life, but even more so, I would love for you to help this other person in their suffering. Please, Lord, give them healing, give them what it is that they need. So that's what I kind of got out of SCRC, the importance of prayer, the power behind intercessory prayer, and the reminder that we can stop at any moment and pray for anyone that we encounter. Going along with the importance of prayer, during this last month, I've been able to go to adoration and go to XLTs in which it's filled with a powerful message, praise and worship music, and of course, worshiping and praying in front of the Blessed Sacrament, which is just a beautiful thing that I feel that will fully help form us and give us that strength when we feel like, okay, I really don't know what else to do, how else to do things, to be able to find that strength in God. So of course, there are several other ways that we can form ourselves, but most importantly, we need to be grounded in prayer. Through prayer, anything can happen. And alongside prayer, it's important to seek that spiritual food by going on retreats, going to Catholic conferences, reading Catholic books, listening to podcasts, watching Catholic videos, and just forming ourselves so that when we go out there, we are a force to be reckoned with. That when people see us, they see the joy that we find in our hearts and say, man, I want what they have. What is it that they're doing that I'm not doing? And that will give you that opportunity to evangelize, to go out there and make disciples of all nations. And this week, a really good friend of mine shared a photo with me that I want to share with all of you. And it's specifically worded for females, but of course it can be said for males as well. But it says this: be the kind of woman that when your feet hit the floor each morning, the devil says, oh crap, she's up. And those are the kind of people that we want to be, those disciples that when we wake up, the devil is scared that we have woken up because the devil knows that, oh no, this person is up, they're going to be going out and evangelizing and spreading the good news, spreading the gospels. I should be scared. And the devil should be scared because we are a force to be reckoned with, because we have fully formed ourselves, we are rooted in prayer, and we are going out there and spreading the good word. So if you ever have a hard time waking up in the morning, as I have a hard time waking up in the morning, just remember those words. The devil is scared to know that you are waking up and that you are making things happen, because you do have that power to go out there and make disciples of all nations. And that's what we're called to do. Not only are we called to strive for heaven, but we're called to bring as many people along with us to build that relationship with God, to make it to Him for all of eternity. I hope this gives you a little bit of encouragement today, because you do have everything that you need. Just need to go through a little bit of formation, and through prayer you can make all things happen. Lord, we praise you and we thank you for everything that you have given us. This is the Striving Catholic YouTube channel. If you like this video or any of the other videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!